Welcome back. You are watching KTN News Desk. Now, former Cooperative Development Minister Joe Nyaga has today launched his presidential bid as an independent candidate. The former presidential advisor on regional integration has pledged to ensure food security, cut down irresponsible borrowing of funds, and raise the standards of education if elected president in the August polls. This comes just a day after IEBC met with presidential aspirants to take them through what is expected of them during this electioneering period. Let's now bring in our senior reporter, Rita Tinina, for more details about this latest presidential bid. Rita, good afternoon. What are some of the reasons why Joe Nyaga actually thinks he stands a chance to be the next president of Kenya?
Well, Akisa, that launch happening here at the Presidential Campaign Secretariat in the Kilimani area. And he outlined several issues which he says make him the most suitable to become Kenya's president, to become Kenya's fifth president and the first independent president for the country. Issues such as food security, citing the current hunger crisis, saying what he termed as it is immoral for any Kenyan to go to bed hungry. So he says he will address the food issue and ensure food security for the country. He talked about education, saying he will enhance education standards, allocate more resources to schools, employ more teachers. He spoke about unemployment, saying the issue of youth unemployment goes beyond the youth fund and what he terms as small projects. He's talked about what he says was a ballooning debt issue. And he says since the Uhuru Kenyatta government took over, debt stands at 4 trillion shillings, which is translated to 100,000 shilling debt for every Kenyan. He spoke about devolution, saying he will try and ensure that the system works by ensuring that counties get more funds. He talked about the 2/3 gender rule, saying that all appointments in his government will go to women. He also talked about a coalition government and saying, according to him, in his government, there is no possibility of a coalition government. Later on, we asked him, for instance, several questions. Some of them he did not answer. We are told he will hold a comprehensive news conference in coming days to announce who will be his running mate. There is also the issue of signatures. Remember, presidential candidates are required to submit 2,000 signatures from a majority of the counties, that is 24 counties, which brings that to 48,000 signatures. He did not confirm whether he has managed to acquire those signatures. But as presidential candidates hand in their nomination papers on Sunday, that will be one of the requirements. There was a question on whether he's worried about what is being seen as a two-horse race between ODM and the Jubilee government. But he says he's not worried. Nyaga, which means the ostrich, he says, two horses cannot outrun an ostrich. And so the Nyaga family, you remember, are not new to politics. Joseph Nyaga himself, one time serving as the managing director of Kenya Airways. He was also a diplomat ambassador to Brussels, and later then he was appointed cabinet minister for cooperative development. But even that, their father, the late Jeremiah Nyaga, had been in politics for over 4 decades. Actually, the Nyaga family putting a hold on the Gashoka parliamentary seat when their father retired from politics in 1992. His other brother, Norman, taking over that parliamentary seat. In 1997, then Norman moved to the Kamukunji constituency when Joe Nyaga was first elected as Gashoka Member of Parliament. He defended that seat in the year 2002, but lost in the year 2007, but was nominated by ODM since he had served as a Pentagon member, and that is when he was appointed Minister Cooperative Development. And so we'll be waiting in the next few days to see how this goes when he presents his nomination papers on Sunday, and after that, the campaign period that will be kicking off according to the law. Back to you, Akisa.
Quite a history there. Thank